We are Sorted, a group of mates from London exploring the newest and best in the world of food whilst trying to have a few laughs along the way. We've got chefs, we've got normals, and a whole world of stuff for you to explore, but everything we do starts with you.
Good morning, I'm Jamie and this is Ben.
It is the morning and we're about to do breakfast. Ultimate Egg Benedict.
It does depend when people are watching it, doesn't it? I forgot that bit.
Today, a new spin on our ultimate battles.
Our three normals have been cooking with us for many years now. They should know the basics.
We are testing Barry and Jamie on two skills, Hollandaise and poached eggs.
So without a recipe, in 30 minutes, we want one plate from each of them of an Eggs Benedict of their choosing.
Let battle commence in 3, 2, 1.
Do it!
For it.
Jake, do you know when you're starting? Because do we work together for the first bit and then go our own ways for the end? Or
Right, have you started the timer?
Yeah, it's ticking.
Shut up!
Okay, so Hollandaise is one of those mother sauces, a warm, emulsion-based sauce, a combination of melted butter and eggs.
I'm going to start off by making my Hollandaise sauce. That's 125 grams of butter melted. I'm going to try and take some of the white bits, the scummy bits off once that's done. Get it clarified like a lad. Excellent, I need that pan, so thank you.
The key to the butter is it should be clarified, so warm up regular butter, and you're only using the bits without the impurities. The impurities will sink, just pour the butter from the top. It shouldn't be scalding hot. It certainly shouldn't be cold, obviously, it'll be solid.
I don't know how much I'm going for. I think I'm going to go about 150, 145, 155, that'll do. I mean, how many pans are you using?
3, maybe 4.
What?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm making Eggs Benedict, mate. What are you doing?
No, come on, mate, play fair at least.
Excuse me.
No.
You do what you're doing.
Oh, this is not cool. Where's the...
Oh, why would I do that in there? Didn't mean to do that.
You said you were in a rush, mate.
Didn't mean to do that there.
Can I have some water, please?
So for me, the perfect Hollandaise starts with a reduction of vinegar, and you reduce it down with peppercorns, bay leaf and shallot. Strain it. That's going to be your base with the eggs.
I use the whole bloody kettle. Can I have some water, please?
Yeah, if you...
Would you like me to boil some water? Is that the...
Just some boiled water, please. Sorry. There was water there to share, and you just dived in and stole it.
Was it there to share or was it there to win a battle with? Because... Splash of cold water to it. Ice cold water.
6 minutes gone, that's 20% of your time.
So how do I get the white bits off?
Where have you put the mini blender?
I haven't touched the mini blender.
Right, you're just dicking me over here. Just help me out with a mini chopper. Ah!
The problem is, Baz, I know that I'm going to need that mini chopper later, so I've just hidden it for safety, so that I can... What do you need it for? You don't need a Hollandaise. You don't need a mini chopper to make Hollandaise.
I reckon what Jamie's done is Google how to make Hollandaise, taken the first response, and not actually considered that in 10 years we have taught him this so many times.
Yeah, but where do you learn best from? They're both using the Burford Browns for the Hollandaise, not for the poached eggs. So they're not going to get that lovely orange yolk that will give them.
Yes.
And you've never add the butter over the water.
No. Get to the ribbon stage, remove it, perhaps put it under a tea towel.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or onto a tea towel to stop the movement. It is difficult, you kind of need 3 hands.
I've been doing this for a long time and nothing's happening.
So what I'm doing is I'm making a vinegar reduction first with white wine vinegar, black peppercorns, bay leaves and some shallots. Boil that down to reduction, then strain that. Put that in with my 3 egg yolks, started blending that up. Then I poured in my clarified butter, which is basically melted butter. And now I'm slightly concerned that my butter wasn't hot enough. And I'm just pouring it very slowly into here, hoping magic will happen.
Isn't it amazing how a little bit of time pressure and a camera and knowing you're up against someone and you forget everything?
Why aren't you doing anything? Ooh, he speaks too soon.
16 minutes remaining, you're almost halfway.
Let's just say we're on par right now.
Well, I don't know if we are.
Neither are confident what they're doing. Neither are changing tact. It's not really working for either, but they carry on regardless.
Patience. That's what Hollandaise means. Patience.
If this splits now, I'm going to die. Too much heat. That's why. I know. Stop that cooking happening.
We occasionally get comments under the videos saying that it's unfair to call these guys normals after so many years.
You should be left with something that is thick, but does run a little bit. Season it with salt, pepper, Tabasco, lemon juice. It's kind of up to you.
If you're not going to use it immediately, you need to keep it somewhere warm. Hot, it will scramble. Cool, it will split. So somewhere just above room temperature. At the back of the stove is perfect if you're not going to serve it immediately.
Gotta cover it with cling film that's touching the Hollandaise so you don't form that skin.
I've made a Hollandaise, which is as a surprise to me as it should be to everyone else. Yeah, I made it and it was unbelievable. And now I'm going to potentially ruin it.
Jamie?
Hello.
What's happening?
Hello.
Is your twist avocado?
Yes and no.
Jamie, bold. I don't know what you're doing, mate, but it's bold. I don't like it.
This could be me handing Barry the win.
Why are you making mayonnaise?
Do you want to know how to make a chef cry? I put a griddle pan on and Jamie has chosen to use half of it for his buns and I've used the other half. I can then get on my asparagus.
The perfect poached egg needs to be cooked in poaching water, not boiling water, but instead water that's just got a few of those tiny bubbles on the top, and it should be well seasoned with salt.
Should it? Because I season it with vinegar.
Oh yes.
One or other.
There is a chance that my experimental avocado Hollandaise won't work. So, I'm also keeping some of my original Hollandaise behind, just in case.
My twist is my favourite eggs Benedict. I've got some beautiful smoked salmon, some that's not avocado, just used to saying that. That's asparagus. And a really simple Hollandaise sauce. All of which are simple. I've never managed it, so who knows what's going to happen.
Eggs Benedict is indeed ham, but we are, for the sake of you guys, we've said as long as it's got a poached egg and Hollandaise, beyond that, experiment. It could end up as Eggs Royale, Eggs Florentine, any of those. 6 minutes remaining, the last 20%.
You got to experiment. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Do you want a little bit?
No,
Sure.
I'm making Hollandaise.
Whoever decided to do avocado Hollandaise was an idiot. That was the worst possible thing I could think of doing. It didn't work at all. So I'm just going to construct it as is.
I'm cracking my eggs into glasses first to make sure the egg isn't split. At home I wouldn't bother, but here, there's too much at stake.
How long do you cook your eggs for, Baz?
Don't really care. Wait a minute. I've got 2 bottoms. He's nicked my top.
Have I?
You've nicked my top.
Have a top. Don't. That bottom.
No, you
No! I'm going to put a little bit of the Hollandaise sauce on the bottom of the muffin, stack it up with ham, a poached egg, then the Hollandaise, and then a little lid on top because Eggs Benedict works best as a sandwich, as do most things. I think I'm done.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Hits.
1.
Unfortunately, the pepper didn't make it on in time. So...
Okay, let's focus on Jamie's.
Super interesting that you served half a portion. Any reason behind that?
I'm cutting down. As should some of you.
Okay, look. Consistency of Hollandaise. Runny yolk.
Oh, you nicked the last good egg. You stole the last good egg.
That is the definition of an eggs Benedict.
You cook the ham.
I didn't cook the ham.
You fry the ham.
I didn't cook the ham.
I know.
Right.
That's what I'm criticising. Okay.
Yeah, well.
Cheers.
That is a good-looking yolk.
The egg's runny.
It's a runny yolk. The rest of the white's cooked.
Yep.
It's not completely like egg shaken over. It's spread a little bit, but it's a well-cooked egg.
I think it's impossible to get the eggs that like look like a ball bag.
The teardrop.
You get a big stock pot, like that big, and you get it like just bubbles just at the surface. Then you drop it in, and the egg drops, and then the bubbles take it up, and that's how you get the tail.
Hollandaise, well seasoned.
Well seasoned. Well seasoned. Yeah, well seasoned.
Come on, no.
It's a touch one-dimensional because you didn't do anything with the vinegar, so it's just kind of a little bit, you know. I'm looking for something super smooth, creamy, quite light actually. Reducing the vinegar like you did just brings a little bit of depth to it, you know, like the bay flavour, the peppercorns, and then I like the Tabasco. Tabasco I like at the end.
Barry's one, I feel like that's what you expect as a portion. You've got the two halves with the egg on each half.
All right, fatty.
I love the colour of the Hollandaise from those Burford brown eggs.
It is nice.
And personally, I quite like that more bulbous poached egg as opposed to Jamie's, which flattened out. But he still had the runny yolk.
Nothing wrong with that poached egg. Very nice, not perfect. Oh, it's good.
You've opted for a bit of smoked salmon, a well toasted muff. Very confused by your Hollandaise method.
I'd have liked to see a Hollandaise on the plate.
That's the best hollandaise ever made. That's a whole new technique.
It is a whole new technique, I'll give you that.
The reason I did it in that was when I've done it at home and I've got it wrong every single time, I've made scrambled eggs. And that is down, I think I've done a lot of practicing, but I can't get it right. That was a cheats method to avoid contact heat and getting scrambled eggs. And the place I would fail on this would be scrambled eggs.
It's more like mayonnaise made with butter
Yeah.
than Hollandaise.
That doesn't sound great. If I had a recipe in front of me and I could follow it in my own time, I know that I can make it properly. Put me under pressure, take away stuff to look at, and I forget things, and that's not, it's not how normal people cook.
If we were judging this purely on the quality of the poached egg, Barry would win. If we were judging it purely on the quality of the Hollandaise, because of the method and the seasoning, I think Jamie would take it. Collectively, with the chance of taking a twist, our overall winner is...
Listen, you both did fantastically well. But the overall winner is Barry.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
And with that in mind, tell us which normal should be going head-to-head next time, and also what skill we should be battling with.
If you love a bit of breakfast, then you might really enjoy our book, AM Menu. It's full of only breakfast recipes and they're amazing. You can buy the book by itself or you can sign up to the club and get a new book every time we launch one.
Yeah, we've already made, cooked up and produced 3 incredible books in the last year. We're working on another one. And if you're a club member, you can access all of them digitally using the app on iOS and or Android.
Kind of sounds like it's quite a good deal.
Honestly, 5 already, and I find myself lost in a plethora of beautiful food photography.
Someone did maths the other day. 2 more books, you could have a new recipe from a book every single day of the year.
If that's not worth signing up for, I don't know what is. One thing you don't have to sign up for is this gold.
Donkey fell into a bowl of sugar the other day. Now that was a sweet ass.
See, I kind of knew where that was going.
Well, yeah.
As we mentioned, we don't just make top quality YouTube videos. No. We've built the Sorted Club, where we use the best things we've learnt to create stuff that's hopefully interesting and useful to other food lovers. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a few days.
Now, we both know Benedict, but do you know how to Benedict?
I'm going to make, in a twist, Barry loves Ben's